welcome to the Downtown Rescue Mission Virtual Tour. I'll be your guide today. My name is Justin Brooks. I'm the Senior Director of Ministries here at the DRM. Let me tell you a little bit about us today. The DRM was founded in 1975 at the corner of Holmes and Jefferson in downtown Huntsville. Then in 1980, we moved just a little ways away onto Governor's Drive. And then again in 2009, we relocated to our current property here at 1400 Evangel Drive in Huntsville. At the Downtown Rescue Mission, we offer help and hope. Help to overcome hunger, homelessness, addiction, and abuse, and hope that can only be found in Jesus Christ. Today on our tour, we hope that you'll see just a glimpse into what we do here and how important it is to our community, and also how you can get involved as well. Let's begin our journey. So we're currently in our chapel. Now our chapel gets used multiple times throughout the week. For instance, on Sunday mornings, we have a worship service here that's hosted by local partners, churches in our community. And also on Wednesday nights, we offer Bible study and worship that's, again, put on by people in our community. So our men are allowed to come in and enjoy worship with one another and have that fellowship over studying the Word of God. It's also used on Friday mornings for our men's program ministry. This is where they host their chapel, so all the men in the program come together for a time of worship and a study that is put on mostly by staff members, but occasionally we do have volunteers who also participate in that as well. So today you're going to hear a lot about ways that we offer that help and that hope, and ways that you can get involved. But let's dive in a little bit about some of our programming here before we go any further in the building. We offer three main areas of programming. First is our emergency shelter. For many, this is their first experience with the Downtown Rescue Mission. This is where they can come, find a nice warm bed to sleep in at night. They can also get a hot meal. We do serve 3 meals a day, 365 days a year. The mission is never closed, and it's always open to the public. For our guests who come into emergency services, they're encouraged to meet with a chaplain or a case manager who can help really dive deeper into their needs. Maybe they just need assistance with getting some paperwork filed, or maybe they need a life transformation recovery program, which we offer. That's the second leg of our programming. Our Life Transformation Program takes a biblical approach to helping those overcome addictions and chronic homelessness. We believe it's about getting to the heart of the matter. So, rather than working on a behavioral modification process with our guests and residents, we concentrate on helping them connect to Jesus Christ and building on that relationship. The third leg of our programming is our Graduate and Transitional Housing Program. For men and women who have gone through the year-long Life Transformation Program, they have the opportunity to stay on property with us for up to an additional 3 years as they work and build towards gaining the sustainable skills that they need in order to enter back into society in a healthy way. And because for many, it's not just about 1 year, it takes a longer time to fully be recovered. One of the great services that we're able to offer, thanks to partners like Huntsville Hospital and Alabama A&M, is a medical clinic. We have a medical clinic on site 3 days a month. Huntsville Hospital comes in twice and Alabama A&M comes in once. And this year, we'll be opening up a vision clinic where guests can come and receive an eye exam for glasses, as well as screenings for things like glaucoma. We've made our way now into the fellowship hall. This is a space designed for large group meetings. We use this for our own use for board meetings, fellowships, where we serve food and just have a great time together, Christmas parties. But it's also great because this, like our chapel, is used for community outreach. So many organizations throughout our community will come and use this facility for their meetings. This room that we're standing in now can seat anywhere from 45 all the way up to 100 if needed. And so we have organizations like NATCH, the North Alabama Coalition for the Homeless. They have a case managers meeting here once a month. We also have outside organizations that come in and will use this for staff training or other type events where they just want to get off their property. And it's a great way for us to connect to businesses. So if you ever need a space to come and to meet or to hang out, this might be available for you. We'd love to connect with you. Welcome to our men's program hall. On this hall, we have several dorms that house up to 60 plus men who join the Life Transformation Program. During that program, they go through different steps. As I mentioned earlier, it's 1 year long. Each step consists of 3 months. And those steps build upon each one so that by the time they leave, they're ready to integrate back into society. Here in this room here, we can see a typical dorm that houses up to 8 men at a time. And as they enter the program, they actually would house in a larger room with about 18. And as they progress through the program, program. They get a little bit more privacy, fewer roommates. That just encourages the building of relationships with one another, as well as ownership of the room that they live in. As part of the Life Transformation Program, our men and women attend classes Monday through Thursday from 8 to 9:30 a.m. But when they're not in class, we want to make sure that we focus on the whole body, not just mental, but physical as well. And so we offer opportunities for them to have fellowship. For instance, in this room here, we have a ping pong table, a pool table. We also have elliptical equipment. And in this room, we have a fully equipped exercise gym. Now you find yourselves in our food pantry. This food helps to serve for our kitchen, but also here in front of me I have one of our bags. We offer food to our community. Every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, members of the community can come and get a bag just like this every week, 100% free. Well, now we find ourselves in our main dining hall. Here in this dining hall is where we serve all of our men from our emergency services and our programming. They come here for those 3 meals a day, and we also use this facility for our major event meals like Thanksgiving and Christmas banquet, where everyone from the community will come in. This room here at special holidays is full multiple times throughout the day as we feed for extended periods of time. Thankfully, we have great partnerships with places like Publix, Kroger, Walmart, Target, Trader Joe's, and many more who help to provide this kitchen with the necessary food to feed 300 meals or more per day. Currently, we've been averaging over 30,000 meals served every single month. One of the greatest resources that we have available on campus is our gym. This is an amazing facility that gets used throughout the year. We have special events, things like Movers for Mom, where we have organizations that will collect supplies. It gets brought here, sorted. We also use this facility for special events like our Independence Day picnic. In case it were to rain, we have a large facility. We don't have to cancel the event. We can keep going. Same thing for events like our trunk or treat that's put on by one of our local churches here on our property for our children and open to the community as well for people to come and just get a glimpse of what we do here. And just like our chapel and our fellowship hall, this gym is also utilized by outside organizations like Covenant Christian Academy, who uses this gym as their home field for when they have all of their basketball games. Well, we've made our way now over to Owen's house. This is our women and children's facility. Currently, I'm standing in their cafetorium. They call it that because this is, well, their dining hall. This is where they eat, but this is also where our women's ministry hosts things like chapel as well as special events throughout the year. As we enter our women's program hall, let's take a look and see what some of the things that are offered to them. So for our moms and kids, we have a special day room set up for them. It's designed for all ages, from our little ones, where they have their own special toys and little area that a mom can come into, as well as an open day room for our moms with older kids with things like board games. We have a video game console as well. Just a great place for them to come and relax. Just like our moms with children, our single women also have a day room. It's a great place for them to come and unwind. They can pick a book from the library or use one of the many tables to sit down and study for their classes. We also have a great courtyard right outside our women's program hall that features a wonderful playground for our children to come and enjoy. It's also a great opportunity for our women to just come and sit outside and enjoy. Both our men's facility and our women's facility offer an agape shop. This is just like your average thrift store, but it has clothing for our men and women who come to us, and they're able to come in here periodically and get new clothing. And so if a man or a woman comes in off the street into our emergency services, they're partnered with someone who will come in here and help them find the clothes necessary, and we'll swap them out. They're allowed to get a certain number of clothing items throughout the year, just depending on how well stocked we are as well as the need. We're now entering into our women's overnight shelter, and due to security and privacy issues, I can't show you much, but I do want to make sure you see a little bit about what goes on here. So behind me is our bin room. When women come in off of the street to use our facilities, they can hold up to 25 pounds of their personal belongings here, and they can come and go from that, take what they need, get rid of what they don't need, and they can store that here so that their property is safe. Well, that concludes our virtual tour for today. We encourage you to set up a time to come see us in person to experience truly what all we're able to do here as we offer that help and that hope. Would you be a part of it?